Welcome to episode 4 of our roofing components playlist, where we do a deep dive into each one of the major components of your roof system. Today we're going to be doing a deep dive into your best defense against ice damming, and that's ice and water shield. I'm Bill Ragan with Bill Ragan Roofing Company, and thanks for watching the roofing channel. Let's get into it. What is ice and water shield? Ice and water shield is a self-adhering membrane that we use on eaves and valleys around penetrations for the simple reason that when you put a nail through it, it actually seals up around that nail so no water can get in. And that makes it the perfect underlayment for areas where you could experience ice dams. There's several types of ice and water shield, and they all have their place in the use that we use them for. The first one that we use is a granular surface or a sand surface. Some people would consider it smooth, but it's actually kind of rough. And that is the style that we use to go on the eaves or in valleys, or maybe turn it up a wall or put it around a roof penetration. Another style that we use is called high heat ice and water shield, and we use that under standing seam roofs, whether it's a pre-finished steel or a copper roof. And what that does, it has a cloth type surface on it with that same type of self-adhering membrane under it. And what that does is allows the panels, whether they're copper or steel, to glide across the top of that surface when they're expanding and contracting without picking up or the ice and water shield sticking to the backing of it and compromising the life of that membrane. How much does ice and water shield cost? Ice and water shield on the eaves and in the valleys runs right around $3 per square foot, labor and materials installed. Now the cost of the high heat ice and water shield is going to be included in the estimate for the standing seam roof because it is going to be the underlayment for the entire roof structure. But it's going to run somewhere around $2, $2.25 per square foot, depending on the pitch of the roof. What is the importance of ice and water shield? Now, if you live in the northern part of the United States, or say above the Tennessee-Kentucky line, then it is a code that the ice and water shield, the code is ice and water barrier, has to be installed 24 inches inside the heated wall space. So most houses that have an overhang at the eaves, we have to run 2 rows to make sure that that line is 24 inches inside the heated wall area. With the recent history of ice dams in the southern region, a lot of insurance companies are considering it a code upgrade to install the ice and water barrier at the eaves to prevent ice damming. If you have code upgrade coverage on your policy, then I would demand that you get the ice and water barrier at the eaves. Now you know what you need to know about ice and water shield. To continue your roofing education, click on the link below or at the end of this video to watch the next video in our series about starter shingles. I'm Bill Ragan with Bill Ragan Roofing Company. Thanks for watching the roofing channel. Remember to like and subscribe so homeowners like you can be more educated when they're making their roofing purchasing decisions. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks again for watching.